with 12 lightning spells and no Grand Warden. I mean, it makes sense. Oh no! The King of Bomb! No way! What? You gotta be kidding me! The giant dies! And it falls short for a 99% 2-star. Vatic versus Dizzy. It's the lower bracket where we have KingsMan, Natchoa, and Imraan taking on Hawk, Mask, and Synthe in this 3 vs 3. With the first selection, KingsMan said, Carbon, the first thing that we're going to be banning here today, my friend, is going to be the Rage spell. A classic, a typical ban that we're going to be seeing across the board. Cannot allow the Rage spell to be used. Now we jump over to the other side. What Mask is saying, what they want to ban entirely in this match, and that belongs to the Grand Warden Eternal Tome. Yes, no Grand Warden Eternal Tome going to be used by anybody in this war, but now they have back-to-back bans. So the next ban that they are going to be submitting and not allowing here today going to affect a lot of attacks, and that is going to be the invisibility spell. No invis spell, no Eternal Tome, and no Rage. Now we jump back over to KingsMan's side, and what KingsMan and them are going to be banning, we're not going to be seeing here today. It is going to be the likes of the freeze spell. Well, the final ban from KingsMan's team is going to be going the route of a troop, and that is the dragons. So dragons are not allowed, but if you were to bring super dragons, this is specifically only affecting that individual troop. Final ban coming in here today, not allowed in this match, and that is the Rage Gem for the Grand Warden. But now we jump into pick number 1 over on the far right side under the green. This is what's going to be allowed for KingsMan's team to use. They don't have to use it, and they are going to be selecting for their team to allow them to have, and it's the healers. So just like I said, they are allowed to bring the healers. Their opponent's Mask's team cannot bring the healers, but they can bring the healer puppet. So now pick number 2. What kind of counters do they think of for those healers? Well, let's take a look, because the selection is in. Is it a direct counter to the healers? No, because this is the Earthquake spell. The counter to an Earthquake spell could be a Fireball, could be a Lightning spell, but we're going to have to see, as Masks has another pick. So they have back-to-back picks because they didn't get the advantage of picking first, and the other advantage of picking second, you get to attack second, so you get to attack at the end and know what you have to bring. So now, this next pick really was interesting here. So pick 3 is in, and pick 3 is gonna be the Recall spell. Okay, I did not see that one coming. Recall picked by them. Maybe it's to really affect the healers and like doing a little bit of a queen charge, pulling her back, sending her in some different part of the base. Well, that's only available for Mask's team. Now let's jump over to pick 4 for KingsMan's team. And pick 4 is going to be, maybe I'm thinking this is just going to be trying to counter the Earthquake, because it's the Fireball. Yes, the Warden Fireball. Last season, you were only able to pick max 2 hero abilities, so if you were to pick the Eternal Tome and Rage Gem, no more hero abilities would have been able to pick for the Warden, but that's not the case for this season. You can pick everything on the table, almost nullifying a hero, because what is the next pick? Pick number 5 for KingsMan's team? Well, if you guessed it, you were probably right. It's the Healing Tome of the Warden. There's now 4 abilities for the Warden that is not allowed for Mask, Synthe, and Mammoth, because of the fact that, well, those 4 are taken away from them, 2 banned, 2 selected from KingsMan. That means all they have left is the Life Gem and the Lava Loon puppet. Well, good luck to that, because the final pick here is in. What route? Do they try to pick one of those abilities to keep it for themselves? Probably not a Lava Loon puppet, you know? But no, that is not what they're going to do. The final selection for Mask team is the Overgrowth spell. This can act as a bit of a freeze, like counter to help, because no freeze is allowed, but they can go Overgrowth. But KingsMan, Natchoa, and Hades, they are not allowed to bring that, and good luck. So with this 3 versus 3 match as it's about to commence, good luck. And KingsMan's in with the very first attack here today, and what is it going to entail? Well, it's the Root Riders. All right, but he can't pull an RC back. No recall allowed for their team, as we have a Grand Warden, Life Gem, and the Healing Tome. Lightning's off to the left side. Rocket Loons to try to go into that Ground Expo, and then maybe a Flame Flinger. No, he got a Long Launcher selected. And oh, the Ground Expo stays, so he's going to pair in a Rocket Loon. No, the Builder Hut stays under range, so he sends in 2 more Rocket Loons. Yes, finally it goes down. So it is going to be a Flame Flinger, but he had to invest a lot. He had to invest a lot of Rocket Loons, all of them, actually. And the Warden's going to go down. Oh, the Warden's going to go down. Oh, no, no, no. Warden, he's trying to stay alive. The Warden's trying to stay alive. There's no Warden ability to protect him there. Oh, Warden. Well, actually, no, the Healing Tome might take that back. He gets a little bit of a buff. Okay, pushing through this Queen, and oh, man, it is tough. No Rage Spell, no Freeze, so he's just got to go with Skeleton Spells. Pulling the Grand Warden off to the right with the Root Riders. Valkyries there. It needs the Ground Expo to stop hitting his Warden. The Ricochet Cannon's hitting the Warden, I think, here. Skipping from the Valkyries. But now it targets away as he is sending the Root Riders King Queen to the right side in towards this base. Let's see, as that Clan Castle Ice Golems come out of here. Headhunter, Furnace as well. Queen is walking around. And we got a revive, I believe, that was used in the core there. The Raw Champions in the middle with the King Spiky Bolt and Earthquake Boots trying to push through this Town Hall. But he did lose that Warden there. That Warden is dead now. He is no longer going to be able to help provide that HB buff as he moves through. And there's the King's Earthquake Boots right in the core of this base. But trying to do a Warden walk, you know, with healers and without those spells is so difficult. As he tries to continue through to this Monolith, the Raw Champion is going to go down. The Queen does have the Giant stay on the outside here. Flame Flinger is still up, actually, off to the left. Drops a minion. Couple Super Barbs to grab that Tesla. But look at this. Queen ability goes off. She could walk around, continue to follow. The Flame Flinger is trying to move right on through here for KingsMan. Can it get... Okay, it will now open up. Super Minion is coming out. And he's racking up the percentage. So, you know, not having all those benefits of the spells and the abilities of the Warden there, it's still, wow, it got a lot higher percentage than I thought. Dude, 28 seconds. Wait, is there a chance? Wait a second. Is there a chance? No way. No way the Giant's going to protect this Queen. Giant. No, the Queen gets locked onto. The Queen gets locked onto by the Monolith. Oh no! The Giant, the Giga Bomb! No way! What? You gotta be kidding me! The Giant dies! And it falls short for a 99% 2-star. And Synthe is up to answer. And Synthe's choice is Super Dragons with 12 lightning spells. And no Grand Warden. I mean, it makes sense, right? Don't bring your Warden, because so many of the abilities have been removed from him, as we now have Lightning straight into the core to grab a Spitter, grab a Rage Spell Tower, and now over on the other side to grab another compartment with the Lightning spells. And a Royal Champion ability straight away to the top side. Move into this Ricochet Cannon. Down goes the Bomb Tower. Baby Dragon up top as well. Ground Expo took some damage, but we still have a Giant Gauntlet, Rage Vial. We have the Giant, the action figure for the Queen, and we have a Minion Prince that can move in with the Dragons from the left side. As the Raw Champion triggers the Giga Bomb, but then dies off. Can she take out the defensive Minion Prince? Oh yes, the defensive Minion Prince goes down. Pops King ability. He's running in towards this Monolith. No, he stays on the outside. Baby Dragon trying to remove the Wizard Tower, but he does have a Stone Slammer to use. Ice Golem freezes up as he tries to continue with this Queen to the left. Our ability's already been forced. No spells left. Minion Prince is still down to the bottom side. That Ice Hound did freeze that area. Super Dragons have locked on to the Town Hall here, taking that down, but he still has the Stone Slammer. Minion Prince ability is going to go off here. Right in the core of this base. There you go. Freezes this up, slows it down. Queen is dead. But can the Super Dragon still move through? And a Stone Slammer. The Royal Champion on the defensive side is still there. We have a Spitter that is pointing in that direction. Maybe a Minion can sneak in. Nope. Minion off to the far right side. The Booger can help try to take out some air Skellies. No, it's trying to remove the Clan Castle. Or the Spitter now. Minion Prince is still moving. And finally now, delayed is the Stone Slammer. With a few Super Dragons. Not too much health on them down south. But that Stone Slammer will sneak in. Snipe the air defense. Continue to move through. He's got a minute. And Synthy's going to get it. You know, it's not the prettiest, but you don't have many spell selections. Super Dragon comes out of here, moving around, and that Booger stays alive through the Spitter, pulls that Sticky Air Mine, but it is a 3-star. It's still impressive to see. Coming in with triples, with what's not allowed in this match here. And Synthe does exactly that, and gives them the lead by a single building. One building. Literally a Giant Bomb, Giga Bomb help protect against KingsMan's attack. And there it is. A 3-star for Synthe. Now Imraan is in to answer. Can you put a 3-star on the board where you need it? And it is the Root Riders as well. Okay, we do have a Warden. Life Gem Healing Tome. Flame Flinger to start to the right side. You Rocket Loons go into the Multi-Mortar to help take that down. A couple Lightning and a heal. Handful of Skeletons. Poison is allowed for both teams. No one selected that. As a few archers are placed slowly around this base, trying to distract this mortar over here to protect the Flame Flinger. And the Flame Flinger is gonna help take that mortar down and continue through the right side. Oh, we got the Mini Prince soloing to the top. Mini Prince has the Sneezy on him, so he's gonna move through the top side. An Ice Golem Headhunter try to help take out the enemy Royal Champion. Moving through this compartment at 12. Dropping Skeleton spells to provide the distraction. But it looks like the Minion Prince will be able to help take that down and continue through the top side and not be threatened by anything. But since we have 2 ground expos, there's lightning spells. Take out a sweeper. Okay, I like the plan. But you have to be careful of those Sticky Air Mines. It does have the Metal Pan, so that is good. Defensive Rage does go off, and we have a Queen to the far right side with the Mirror and the Action Figure as the King joins in with that Queen to move through there. There's the Minion Prince ability. Air Defense, Multi, they get hit from the Dark Orb. We have the Queen continuing her way to the left side. Flame Flinger is still trying to get some value off to the right. But the Queen, oh, hold on. Is she going to walk to the bottom side? It looks like she probably will. Or does she go back? No, she goes back. Okay. Root Riders now coming in with the Grand Warden. He does have that revive. What does he decide to use it on? Which hero? Drops Skeleton spells out in front. Drops a heal spell. Why not? Because, hey, you don't have much spells left to choose. The Queen's ability goes off. Giant comes around. Ice Golem comes out of the defending Clan Castle. Pairs in a Skelly in the core to distract that Monolith. But he still has the revive. Maybe on the Minion Prince. Hang on. The Queen is now dead. Pushed right through this Town Hall. Popping that Warden ability with the Healing Tome. Still has the Life Gem benefits. As it continues around. Drops a delayed Druid from the original spot where they dropped the Root Riders to come in to help. As the Druid can try to move to the healers or the Warden. It looks like that. Wait. He does revive the Queen to the left side as he continues to push through. But this Rage Spell Tower up top is really damaging stuff from these defenses. The Queen is stuck on a wall, unfortunately. He's only got 23 seconds left. Time is ticking here for Imraan. And unfortunately, there's way too much stuff left to the bottom side of this base here. That Mask is looking to defend here. The Queen is going to die. Giant Root Riders are coming in from the top side. Valkyrie as well. And this is just going to be a 2-star. And this is definitely going to hurt them as a Tornado Trap triggers there. But a 2-star there, while your opponent got a triple and you did get a 99, you're hoping that they fall short. And Mask is in to answer. Is Super Dragons the call? Well, no, it's not Super Dragons. We've got Rocket Loons, no Grand Warden, and a handful of baby dragons. Okay, we've got a recall We got 2 poisons. We got a bat, 2 overgrowths. What is Mask going to do here as the queen is placed to the bottom side? No Grand Warden. All right, with a baby dragon onto the wizard tower as he pushes his queen through the stair defense, and the flame flinger is down. And then he could pull this queen back after this ground next spell goes down. This is where the recall spell was handy. That's why they wanted it. Paying off right there. We do have a single target inferno towards the bottom side, and the queen placed to the right. Continuing through this right side with a skeleton spell being used to the outside to try and distract this queen. We got a baby dragon far left. Baby dragon to the very top side. He's got the troops all over the place here as he continues right on and around. The flame flinger is going to continue right through the ricochet cannon and overgrowthing the town hall and the spitters. Okay, so he doesn't get hit with it as the queen continues her way through towards that minion prince. Now his king comes in with ice golems, headhunters, all pushing right on through to try to get to this town hall, still hanging on to another overgrowth. And what is the plan as he slowly pushes his way through and another overgrowth onto this town hall as we got ice golems and a furnace coming out. So he pairs in that poison, continuing into the core of the space, finds a tornado trap, getting spun around, but it's only the Frosty that gets actually stuck in it. Still has the Royal Champion. Still has the Minion Prince to deploy. Rocket Loons onto the multi-archer tower to the top side. That does barely now go down as he pops the perfect King's Earthquake Boots right onto the Town Hall. Spiky Ball skips through as we got a Minion Prince to the far right side trying to move into the... Oh, the multi pulls a Sticky Air Mine. Gonna burn ability here with that Minion Prince to help secure the enemy queen. And yes, it's forced as the RC's ability is coming to the top side. Dropping a bat. He's got Rocket Loons. They're all converging together at the back. Rocket Loons into the Wizard Tower. The Tesla Farm over there as well. And I believe he's going to get it with the RC still live. The Spirit Fox up. Minion Prince moves into the Monolith. Flame Flinger not even opening just yet. Bass moving through. And Mask delivering a 3-star. Taking down Natchoa. Drops the Baby Dragon. And that is now back-to-back triples for them. A beautiful attack there. And anything is still on the table. I don't want to jinx it. But remember, if you bring a banned item, it's minus a star and minus 5% overall from the entire war. So just because you think you've lost the match, your opponent could accidentally bring something. Keep that in mind. And it is Natchoa's turn. He has to deliver a 3-star. And we've got a Grand Warden with 11 furnaces? Are you serious, Natchoa? Okay, Royal Champion to the top side. Warden's walking his way to the right. 3 clones and 11 furnaces. You've got my attention, Mr. Natchoa. What is the plan with all of that? As we've got the king, queen to the bottom, furnaces all coming to the right side, just gonna be able to create a line of fire spares coming into the space as he now pairs in a poison for the ice golems coming off to his Grand Warden. But the queens gets out in front of this king, unfortunately, forcing that king ability. Queen ability goes off as well. Pairs in a poison off to the defensive king. Rage spell in the core goes off, and the furnaces and the fire spirits are jumping to the queen, taking her down. Okay, the warden's still moving his way through. And the 3 clone spells. What is he? Is he going to clone the furnaces? Oh, wait a second. He's moving in. Hang on. Headhunter's coming in to snipe the enemy Royal Champion. Does kill her off. Warden ability can be utilized. It is a healing tome. And there it is. Clone, clone, clone. Here comes the furnaces. Pairs in a skeleton spell, which gets cloned as well. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Hello. What is happening? The furnaces are dying. They're still trying to move through. Trying to clear that core with a distraction isn't working. Drops a skeleton spell onto the monolith area. He's still trying to get to the town hall with the furnace mites. Wizards to the top side take out the storage. And now the warden will path his way to the monolith now, finally. 1 Valk left. The furnaces are slowly disappearing here. They cleared the clan castle. Monolith goes down. The multi-arch tower is there. Okay, the furnaces are all gone. Now it's up to the warden to finish this town all off. And he does. But he's going to die to the... Oh, the King of Bomb! Ripped the warden. Oh, no. And that warden is dead. And my friends, it's just going to be the two. Well, you know, Natchoa, I like the furnaces. I like the clothes. But unfortunately, it did not work. Finishing with a 88% 2-star there. And Hawk, aka Mammoth, is in with the final attack. And it is the attack with some super dragons in it. So let's double check, make sure that he's bringing nothing that is banned. They are allowed to bring the earthquake spells that is chosen for their team. We have no Grand Warriors, so doesn't have to worry about that. We do have a giant arrow for this queen, as that flame flinger stays to the outside. And I'm looking at everything. Everything seems to be fine here. If you don't bring a warden, then you can't bring the ability, so you're fine. And there's no healers, so he is all good, as we have earthquakes right through to the right side, and that arrow of the queen to fly through and pairs in that lightning spell. Nice addition there to take advantage of the lightning spell, and pulls the queen, the sneezy, and the giant back right there. Can redeploy it somewhere else in the space, as we have a golem, an ice hound, and an ice golem to still use. As we got a skeleton spell to distract that monolith. Golem, ice golem coming in with the king up top as well. Gonna path together with the queen now and the royal champion in towards this town hall. Let's see him continue to push through. Springtrap gets launched. RC's ability now goes off with the rocket spear benefiting. That's gonna be very nice. As pairs in the overgrowth onto the town hall. Okay, not waiting. So he's gonna let that town hall sit there so he can clear the ice golems from the clan castle and then worry about the town hall after that, as the king may get pushed to the left side here. Let's see. Okay, he is going to go to the spitter, but some of these walls are perfectly open so that he can move into the enemy royal champion, take her down. But the queen, though, she's going to die, pops the king ability to the backside, and the town hall remains. Okay, we can't leave this town hall up here. How is he going to take that down? He could secure it with a minion prince. The giant doesn't know what to do. It's getting distracted on the king, it looks like. Super dragons to the bottom side. Minion prince, hello? Town hall remain. Uh-oh, minion prince is not going for the town hall here. Wait a second. The minion prince is just soloing to the right, but it's okay. He could technically just leave the town hall for the end, you know? Just take the risk, and it can still be a 3-star. Hang on. A minion prince ability here. Oh, he's got to pop it. Oh, he pulls the gear mine. He does it. Wait, he's fine, right? He's okay. He just pops the minion prince ability there with the metal pants, pulls the Siggy mine. This town hall is full health. Does he overgrowth it? What is the plan? I mean, you can't overgrowth it at one point because then he'll just time fail, but he's coming back around into the town hall. Don't be a 99% to 1 star. Imagine you brought a band thing. This could go from a 0 to a -1 star, but he swags the overgrowth on top of it, and Hawk delivers the 3. Town hall remains as the final building, and Dizzy is victorious. 9-6, getting a perfect war. Mask, Synthe, and Hawk will be advancing in the lower brackets. And up next, Ninja, Soam, and Demo versus Gaku, Klaus, and Stars.
We got Revive with 6 skeleton spells. This can get weird real quick here, Carbon. He's got all freezes. He's got 10 freezes. That's it. That's all the spells right there.
Oh no! He's got an Eternal Tome!
Wait, what?
Uh-oh! As long as he doesn't use the warden. Oh no!